Hello. Oh, we've got two already. Uh, sorry. Stepping outside on a cigarette. Hi, Susan. Susan, I really hated that news you shared earlier. I really hate to hear that because I know you love going out traveling and doing your thing and doing your bids and stuff. And I really hate to hear that. That's going to be just heartbreaking to not see your travels and whatever. Well, hello, Bob and Bonnie. I'm so not today. This is, mm. So how are you guys? It is finally warmed up. The weather is fantastic. As you can tell, I'm sitting outside, sleeveless, and yeah, it's been great day. Yesterday was really good. It was about 75 today. It actually hit 82, and I'm like, finally, warm weather. But yeah, it's been a hectic few weeks. Rain and freezing. Ugh, yuck. No, I don't miss the cold. I don't miss the rain. Well, hello, Big Joe and Malia. They're out to eat. We will try and jump back on. Okay. All right. That sounds good. Where are you at? Where are you eating at? I hope it's someplace cool. Like Pal's. God, I miss Pal's chipped ham with cheese. Y'all, if you ever go to Kingsport, Tennessee, go to Pal's. Pal's is amazing. Snow in Wisconsin, 6 to 10 inches. Ugh. I've got a couple other friends up in Wisconsin, and they're saying that they're having some pretty crappy weather too. And one of them, she's an Xbox Live friend, and she's like, "Oh, I hope my internet don't go down. I'm actually off this weekend, so I get to play games. And if her internet goes down when I can finally be able to play, I'm gonna be so mad." Oh yeah, she's going off. It's hilarious. You know what, Susan? You can do it. I know you can. I just don't push too hard. Don't push too much, because you know what? I would much rather have you around and stuff than you push too much and make things worse. I have no idea what he's doing in there. Honey, I don't even want to know. Honey, what are you doing? Oh, okay. It sounds like you're trying to tear the house down or something. I was like, what is that? Okay. It sounded like you were trying to tear the house down. I was like, what in the world is that noise? Friday night party. Yep, that's it. Don't have a whole lot of people in here right now. I think it's getting late and all this stuff. Hey, Pitbull, what's up? It is Friday. Everybody's winding down from the work week and all that good stuff, or going out to do a different type of winding down. Um, uh, Susan, I heard you had a steroid shot in your spine earlier. Ugh, that just sounds painful. John gets nerve blocks, and I watch him get those nerve blocks. And oh my god, it makes me cringe. I don't have a problem with needles, obviously, tattoos, piercings, but that just, whew, it just makes me cringe. And I'm like, nope. Pitbull, yeah, I've been watching your comments and stuff about your moving, and you know what? I really hate that's happening to you. That's just not cool. I really hate that. I really, really hate that for you. That's just so not cool at all. Another recommended neurologist. You know what? We love our neurologist for John. He's got an excellent neurologist, so definitely check into a neurologist. Um, I don't know of neurologists in your area except for over in Kingsport. There's one, he's called Dr. Kershaw, and he's Czech Republic, but he is amazing. He gets stuff done. He's super friendly, but he is very, very smart, and he is very aggressive on finding the problem and getting help and getting it relieved. He's a great, great neurologist. So I don't know if you want to go over to Kingsport. Might be a a good reason to stop by and say hello to um, Big Joe and Malia and check out Dr. Kershaw. But he is a really great neurologist. I really, really liked him, and that was one of the things I hated about leaving Tennessee was losing him as our neurologist because he was great. Ugh, that sounds brutal, Susan. Bob and Bonnie. Um, I am not pretty today. This has just been such a busy, just crazy busy few days, and it's like my mind is everywhere, and I don't even have my rings on. My, I'm just like, you know what? I just can't deal with you today. No, well, thank you. My hair's all over the place. I took a shower, and instead of drying it, I just was like, whenever let it go. So now it's just like everywhere. I feel like Medusa. But thank you. Looking for one in Knoxville. Kingsport is an hour away, where Knoxville's 30 minutes. Yeah, yeah. And, if you can get a good one in Knoxville, that'd be great. But neurologists, ugh, God, they're so hit or miss anymore. We got really lucky finding the one here. Um, he is just absolutely fantastic. We really do love him, and he has done a lot of help for John. He has done a lot of work and making progress and getting things done, and we got really lucky with referrals for him. We really, really enjoy him. He's just great. He is so great. But I do hope you find a good neurologist because you know what? They can do a whole lot for you. They really can get a whole lot done for you. Hey James, getting ready to edit a new cooking vlog. I can't do the cooking vlogs. I destroy my kitchen when I when I cook. My kitchen is this end to end. I mean, it's a mess everywhere, and it's just like, yeah, I just can't. Mm-mm. And everybody's like, "Oh, well, clean as you go, clean as you go." Well, my God, I'd spend all my time cleaning. That'd be all I do. I just totally, totally wreck a kitchen when I cook. I'm so talented at it. But give an update on what we're looking on. Thank you, James. Yes, definitely hit that thumbs up because that helps. It's always nice to know things are good. Um, sorry, you have to look at this. It's a thing. Um, but oh God, Susan, I really hate to hear that. I really, really do. And John, he's got MS and a lot of neurological things. So watching him go through what he's going through, I can't imagine. I really just I can't. That we feel so helpless because there's nothing we can do, and it's like, what do we do? And seeing you go through what you're going through, and then watching John go through what he's going through, and then I've got a couple of other friends that they have MS that we met actually through the neurologist's office, and it's like, neurological damage. A lot of people don't understand. It's an invisible disease. It really is. I mean, we've had people before John was wheelchair bound. We've had, you know, one jerk at a Walmart in Tennessee. Um, John could still, at this point, still walk and was still very mobile. And every once in a while, he would, kind of stagger a little bit because his nerves were starting to deteriorate. And we had one guy was like, I can't believe you would bring him in here with him drunk. And I'm like, he's not drunk. he's sick. He's got MS. He's got neurological damage. And this guy had the nerve to sit there and go, well, he doesn't look sick. You should be embarrassed. And I said, you know what? You don't look like an a-hole either, but here you are. So, yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. Yeah, Susan, I hate to hear that. I really do. Neurological problems just, they're awful. They're just absolutely terrible. They're just so awful. And they are so time consuming because, at some point you just, you want to give up. And like, there's so many times that John's like, I just want to rage quit humanity. I'm just so over it, and blah, blah. And I'm just like, you know what? You can't. You just can't. And oh, here he comes now. But, it is so time consuming because, as he always keeps saying, oh, how the mighty have fallen, all of the things that he used to be able to do on his own, well, now he needs help, and now simple things like taking a shower, or simple things of getting something to eat, or simple things of just going to the doctor's office, or just going out doing things. Hello, adventures in the heartland. Nice to see you guys. I saw a uh, um I don't know if you saw it, John and Jan. I don't know if you saw my post. I want to say I put it in a few groups that we're in, of the stained glass cabin in the woods. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. I immediately thought of you guys and thought, you're going to love this. It is so cool. Susan, yes. I was actually going to bring that up about the channel bashing. That is so, that's so not cool.
What am I missing?
Susan had a couple of channels bash on hers and started a bunch of stupid drama, and it's just petty, childish silliness. Just
Is she or her husband or anybody associated with her a furry?
no,
Are
John.
any of them pedophiles?
No.
Then I don't see the reason.
Susan's one of these salt of the earth kind of people. She's super sweet, and she's just full of energy, and just has this big heart and loves everybody. And it's just, I just want to be happy, and I want to share happiness, and I want to, share information and stuff. And somebody decided to just trash her name and trash her channel and run her down, and they're doing it to a few others too, like Joe and Malia. They're doing it to, a few other people. And it's like, what is the freaking point? Why are you just...
Why would you do that if they're not furries or pedophiles? And why would you
right.
say, like,
yeah, if you're not out here kicking puppies or something, then why?
I kick puppies.
Oh yeah, you totally kick Lily. Mm-hmm.
I do.
Yeah.
I am the worst puppy pops.
Bob and Bonnie, I agree. F them. Totally agree. All right, you go edit, Bob and Bonnie, and have a good time. And yes. Oh yeah, they're just... Susan, I just, when I talked to you for a little bit about it, and then I talked to Malia about it, I couldn't believe that. I was just like, are you serious? What is the point? I don't understand the point of that.
They're not doing anything to hurt anyone. So
no, they're not.
Why does it matter?
Well, okay. And what it is because, God forbid that somebody else had a picture. Susan had a picture of, she was at a diner that this previous person had already done, a video of, and uploaded it to YouTube, and they just totally went off on her because she had a picture of herself at this diner, so she's being this copycat, and she's stealing ideas. And Big Joe and Malia, they do places in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, and oh well, we've done that, so you're just copycatting. I mean, just petty, childish, dumb stuff. And yeah, like Susan just said, all because of a stupid picture. And I mean, I'm sorry, but Susan is a beautiful woman. So I mean, if she wants to have a picture down here at, say, St. Augustine, that yes, I've got stuff coming up of St. Augustine. Well, if she took a picture of the St. Augustine with her at the St. Augustine Lighthouse, I'm going to give her kudos because you know what? I want people to be able to have their view just because somebody else has already done it. I mean, okay, like St. Augustine, Silver Springs, whatever.
Did she steal something word for
No,
word, shot for
no,
shot, whatever?
no. It was a picture of her at the diner that these
Then
people had videoed. A
whatever.
picture. She didn't do anything. And it's like, okay, well, if she come down here and took a picture of herself at St. Augustine Lighthouse that I just took a video of 3 weeks ago or whatever, I'm going to be happy because you know what? That just means that either she saw my video and she saw the content and wanted to come and check it out, or she was touring the area and thought it was really cool and wanted to share her take, her vision, her experience. Everybody's different, and it's like
If it's
if
not
somebody
stolen word for word, shot for shot, why do I care?
exactly,
Or why does
exactly.
anybody care?
And you know what? It wouldn't have
Whatever.
mattered if she did do a video of this place. If she had ordered the exact same food that they did, she would have been like, okay, well, that looked good. I want to try it. My tastes are different. It doesn't matter.
Like I
It
said,
doesn't matter.
it's not
It's
shot for shot,
right.
line for line. Who cares?
Yeah, Susan, like she just said, I bent over backwards helping one of those channels, and then they attacked me over a picture. Yeah, that is so stupid. That is just, in Kentucky Coal Miner. Yeah, you're right. I said the same thing. I was like, haters are going to hate. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter. You could go out here and help an entire country, but haters are going to hate. So you just be yourselves, be you, enjoy it. And if haters want to hate, okay, that's their problem. It's not your problem.
Is this cable working better?
Yes, yes,
Good.
this cable is working better. We're having no skips. We're having nothing. Now,
That's good.
Lord, poor Bob earlier at Blue Wave Odyssey, man. I don't know
Uh,
what was going on with his, but shoo.
you were saying something about me being the money that has fallen.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Okay, Bob. We should be here. I should be here for a little bit. Um, so if I go see a bear go bathroom in the woods, someone's going to be mad at me. You know what, James? You're probably right. You're probably right. They're going to be like, "Oh well, I filmed that. You're copying me." Ugh. Petty, childish, childish. There is no point in all that stuff. We all are in this for a reason because we enjoy sharing our experiences. Now, granted, yeah, I don't have a whole lot of content. And the reason I don't have a whole lot of content is I'm kind of at home a lot. And, we're doctor's office and neurologist office and MRIs and infusions and, you know, we're doing medical things that real life is kind of kicking us in the butt and going, hey, you don't have time for this right now. You've got to focus on this. So, yeah, I don't have a whole lot of content, but I am looking forward to going and doing content of all the places around here that Florida has to offer. I'm going to be doing it's just going to be pictures only, but it's going to be our trip from Tennessee to Vegas that we were gone for like 40 some days and we had taken a trip. Lily was only about 13 weeks old when we started this trip. So we didn't get a whole lot of pictures or a whole lot of videos. I got like 1,000 pictures, but I'm not going to do all of those. But I'm going to be doing a putting together a thing of pictures from our trip out west, and there were some videos in there of like all the cool. Um, well, hey, Justin and Christine, I'll learn how to read one day, guys. This is a new channel that I just subscribed to not too long ago. I want to say less than an hour ago from Blue Wave Odyssey. And if any of y'all know Blue Wave Odyssey, he's a riot. He's hilarious. Um, Susan, yeah, don't say anything. Don't say a word. Don't tell anybody anything. Keep your secrets and then just do it. You know what? do you. And again, haters are going to hate. Let them. You just do you, because those of us that know, we're going to support you. We're going to watch your content. We're going to watch your channels, and we're going to enjoy it, and we're going to hit that the thumbs up, and then we're going to comment. So haters are going to hate. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what good you do. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. So do you to be happy, because that's what this is all about, is showing where we live or the trips we take and our experiences and what we enjoyed about it, what we didn't enjoy about it. I mean, they can't all be positive, because let's face it, nothing in this world is 100% positive. So I mean, that's what it's for. And if somebody wants to get all, excuse me, butthurt, let them, let them, because that's on them. And if they keep on, they're just going to show themselves for what they really are, and that's it. It ain't going to affect you, because it's like, you know what ifs, you do you. So yeah, do what makes you happy. And again, those of us that know you, there ain't no reason for all that. No, you're pretty cool. I mean, you're one of the first people on Joe and Malia's. You're one of the first people that actually reached out, made contact, and did the sub thing. And you're actually one of the first people that helped welcome us into this YouTube, I guess, community is what you could call it. And I'm just like, you know what? If somebody wants to hate on you, I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't deal with drama. I don't have time for drama. I just, mm-mm. Susan, honestly, I wouldn't even say close to the time. I would just do what you're going to do, and then upload it and just let it go. Let it be. Because you know what? That's the way they are. That if they're going to be that way, mm-mm. You just do you, and then go with it. Exactly. If people are not okay with that, you don't need them. You really don't. It's not worth it. It is so not worth it. Life is too short for all that negative, all that drama. Who cares? Just you do you. If it makes you happy and it makes your viewers happy, what does it matter what they think? You do you. But like you, I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't say a word, even close to time. I would just got cool stuff coming up. You'll see when it's uploaded. Do your thing, do your edits, do your uploads, and just be like, sit back and here we go. If your haters gonna hate, hate. If not, like them. So, oh yeah, we hate them too. Justin and Christina, we totally no, mm-mm, no drama here. I don't like drama. Nope, nope. It's not our thing. I just nope. Okay, Susan, you brought up the campground review. And yeah, I'm sorry. I smoke. That's my thing. My drug of choice right here, tobacco. Um, but either tomorrow or Sunday, I'm going to be going over to a campground. Uh, it's on the 40 going towards Daytona from Ocala, or towards Ocala from Daytona, depends on which way you go. But it's on the 40 on that route, and it's called the Wilderness RV Resort, and they have a lot of you know cool campsites, and they have a lot of little cafe things and activities and playgrounds and stuff. And I want to check it out. I want to do a couple of videos and stuff and get some reviews. And you know what? If people don't like it, oh well. How's that my problem? As John likes to say, it sounds like a not me problem. Of course, he adds a little more colorful words to that, but it's just because he has no filter. I usually don't have a filter, but When I'm doing things like this, my filter is a little bit there. All right, listen here. Um, but that's why I don't want to do cooking videos. Everybody does them. Okay. And I know I could probably take several of y'all's recipes and try them myself and do a video, and none of you are going to complain about it. I've even had a few of you encourage me to do it. Yeah, we want to see your cooking videos. We want to see blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not going to do that. And the reason why is I was in a live that had just popped up on my thing, and I had no idea who these people were. They're not subbed to me. I'm not subbed to them. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm sitting out here bored. I'm gonna just pop in and see what's up. So we were talking about cooking and stuff, and I was like, I wouldn't mind doing a few cooking videos with our, recipes and blah blah blah. And they're like, well, everybody does cooking videos. You're just gonna be a copycat then. And I'm like, nope. See, this is why I don't want it. I don't want it. Susan, me too. Oh Lord, I can totally tear up a kitchen. I can wreck. I can have my kitchen completely 100% spotless, and within 10 minutes of starting to cook, it's no, mm-mm, no. You just don't want to know. Just no. And if you like, oh, I want you to come over and come cooking. Yeah, no, you don't. You do not want me to come cook in your house because I will wreck a kitchen. My friends all, you know what? You're talented. You can totally destroy a kitchen when you cook. Oh yeah, I can totally wreck a kitchen. And clean as you go, mm-mm, I can still wreck it. I can clean as I go while I'm doing it, I still wreck a kitchen. I just, I'm like, why in the heck have I got this pot out? I didn't even use it. Why? You know what? No. Same people. Maybe the person. Yeah. Never know. Never ever know. I mean, well, Susan, it's 76 degrees. It's nice and warm down here tonight. Nice and warm down here. I've heard it's pretty chilly up there though, and I'm just like, nope, 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 nope. Yes, wreck it. Yes, that is so me. Oh God, you have no idea. But anyway, I got sidetracked as usual. I always do. Oh, James, the weather down here is wonderful. Today it was 82, and for the next like 10, 13 days, um, we're so having 80. I mean, we've got one day coming up. I think it's next Tuesday or so that they're saying it's going to be around 88, and I'm like, it's freaking January. Oh, well, thank you, Roots. Yes, he is doing really good. He's doing a whole lot better. The infusions are starting to help. He'll have another round for 3 days. Um, no, I don't want snow. I will fly to Colorado or something to go skiing. Other than that, no, no. Give me my 70s and 80s down here and warm and palm trees and sunshine and beach, and I'm yep, happy, 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 happy. Oh, Susan, I would love that. Come on, because man, I will take you all that crap that you see on the tourist map. I ain't taking you there. Not gonna happen. I will not take you there. I will take you, well, except for St. Augustine, because it's St. Augustine's. I have to. Um, but even in St. Augustine, I'm going to take you to places that you're not going to find in the magazines. I'm going to take you to places that you're going to go, wow, I didn't even know this was here. I've been here 20 times. I didn't even know that. So definitely that would be cool. Oh, Susan, historical places, Florida's loaded with them. Loaded. I mean, yeah, we'll have fun. We will definitely have fun. And I'm actually working on a kind of an itinerary for when, people come down to visit and stuff, to take you and show you and stuff that's, again, not on the tourist map, because you say Florida and everybody automatically thinks white sandy beach, turquoise blue water, Disney. That's it. And it's like, oh no, 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 no. There's so much more to Florida than that. And I cannot keep this stupid thing lit. It's a sign. But again, like I said, we've got a lot of projects coming up. I've got a lot of things coming up. I want to do, the campground thing over on the 40, and I want to do some stuff at St. Augustine that I'm working on. Um, I don't know if I should say this or not. Um, I'm working on a private at the fort. I'm working on a private overnight with our paranormal research equipment. I'm working on getting the permission and the okay and finding out the cost of, because security has to be with you. Finding out the cost because we have to pay the security to be with us and stuff, and doing that. And we are working on doing a private overnight at the Lighthouse in St. Augustine. And I am also working on doing a few days at Tortugas. That might be a little bit later in the year. But I am working on doing about 4 days of camping and night videos and day videos, of course, but a lot of paranormal at the Tortugas and Key West. All right, have a good night, Kentucky coal miner. I hope dinner was good, and have a good night. And thank you for coming in and watching. I appreciate that. You have no idea how much I appreciate you guys being here. It's like, woo, and news. I made it over to 100 subscribers in the past few days. I kind of feel like I'm a freaking celebrity right now. I'm just like, hey, I got over 100. Woot. Here but eating. Hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with having a little snack. Eating's good. I mean, I eat. You can tell. Don't take a Ouija board. Okay, on the Ouija board thing, I don't have a problem with a Ouija board. Ouija boards are good communication. Honey, I don't know what normal is. Roots, for real, normal, as far as I'm concerned, that's a setting on my washing machine. Other than that, um, but anyway, a Ouija board, it's a great communication tool. I have never had a problem with it. I know others that have used them incorrectly, and no, if they're not used right, they can definitely be a problem. If used correctly, I don't have a problem with them. I've never had an issue with them. I've never had anything go wrong. I've always closed out properly. I just, if somebody else is using it, and as soon as I see that they start using them wrong, I will either, hey, whoa, time out. You need to not. You need to kind of do this, close this out correctly, or whatever. Or I will excuse myself from the situation and be like, you know what, this is on you. I don't want nothing to do with that. So if somebody doesn't use it correctly, I don't want no part of that. If you know what you're doing and use it correctly, Ouija boards can actually be a very useful communication tool. That said, modern technology now, there are so many other ways of communicating with the other side that it's safer. It's actually easier. It's not as interactive. It's not you don't have to hands-on as much as you do with a board and sitting there in one spot with a board. It does get frustrating. It gets tiring. It gets I just sometimes I don't want to deal with it. So with the new technology that we have, we people are using Xbox Connects now and using infrared cameras and night vision and thermal, which I love thermal. I would love to get another thermal camera. They're not cheap. So it's like uh, I gotta think on getting another thermal because FLIR, whew, you're gonna pay for that. You're gonna so pay for that. And honestly, right now, the first thing I want to do, FLIR related, is optics for the rifle. Hog hunting at night, it will come in handy, and they're around $2,000. It's like holy crap, you cost 10 times more than my rifle does. But for the night hunting and everything, yeah, it'll be so much worth it. But um, we do plan on doing more um, paranormal research. We have things in the works. It's just negotiations and getting the right people and just getting everything laid out and get everything planned and get everything okayed and get everything situated and get the proper permits if needed, things like that. Permissions, everything organized. It's kind of a hassle. So right now, that's kind of on hold, but we do plan on doing a lot of local places. Like I want to do Silver Springs. Um, well, it can, Susan, it can. I've been to a few places that I don't scare easy until it's spiders and clowns and dolls. Spiders, clowns, and dolls. That's a big no. That's a big no. I'm out. I'm done. Mm-mm. Can't. Can't. And if it's a clown doll, oh Lord, help me. That's the worst. I'm just. Who is dinging me? Um, just I can't. Paranormal doesn't bother me. There's only been a couple of places that I have been uncomfortable. Mansfield State Prison in Ohio. Mm, I don't know if I could ever step foot back in there again. I don't know. Some of the things that we had happen there, hmm, I don't know. But it was really cool being there because it was where Shawshank Redemption was filmed, which is one of my favorite movies. So I had a blast. Really, really enjoyed it. But the Queen Mary in California, mm-mm, mm-mm, no, I can't. I can't. No, no. And another one is Sloss Furnace in Alabama. The Sloss Furnace, some things happened while we were there that I'm just wondering if maybe they have this set up somehow to mess with you. But we were there after hours, and in most of the building there is no power, but we could hear the machinery running, and every once in a while you would hear the bins drop that was supposed to dump the molten steel into the foundries. You would hear them drop. And I'm like, okay, well, if there's no power and there's nobody there, how's it doing this? Very bizarre. And they, several places in there, I just couldn't. I couldn't stand it for long because, I mean, we were there in, I wanna say it was the end of July. No. Yes, end of July, and I was with a friend, and it was very hot, but some places in there was so cold we could see our breath. I'm just saying. And then we heard voices. There was nobody there. The security guards had even left. They were all gone. They were just like, "You know what? Whatever." There was absolutely nobody in the area. We heard voices. We heard our names called. I had At the time, I had really long hair. I could almost sit on it, and I had it up in a ponytail, and my friend saw pieces of my hair pulling out of my ponytail holder and dropping onto my shoulder, just like it was pulling loose and just laid down. So by the time I got out of there, half of my ponytail had been pulled out and was just hanging loose. Um, we saw things we can't explain. We saw a huge shadow figure. There was the main hall, and then it cuts off into the cafeteria area, and we saw a huge shadow figure go across the hall, and we're just like, "Whoa, okay, you know what? Maybe it's time to go." But yeah, Sauce Furnace, it's really cool. If you have the chance to do it, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Just be careful. That's all I gotta say about Sauce is be careful. And a lot of the areas in Sauce, it's hard to maneuver through. It's hard to get through. It's not the safest of places. You gotta really be careful and watch your rails and really pay attention to where you're stepping. Definitely use a flashlight because there's a lot of big dips and pits. And it's like, yeah, you don't want to fall into one of those because you ain't getting out. Um, but Sloss, definitely fun. And then Waverly, I'm just going to say Waverly, Waverly Hills Tuberculosis Center and Sanatorium. Okay. On Waverly, the hype on Waverly is way more than we really got. I have witnessed the creeper, little bitty short thing, moves very fast. He's dark. He's like a shadow, and he zips around. I have witnessed a creeper. I'm pretty sure I got him in a picture. I'm not sure 100%. I can't confirm. I can't say for sure. It could have been a shadow from something on a wall or whatever, but it could have been the creeper. We had noises. We had strange feelings of being watched. We had taken a ball, those rubber balls you get at Walmart for like $2 or whatever. We had taken a ball and we put it in the hallway on the fourth floor. And we drew an outline around it in the dust and everything. And we're like, you know what? If it moves, then I want to start looking for drafts and all this. So we had our lighters with us and we lit the lighters. There were no drafts or anything like that. And so we asked it, we were like, well, if anybody is here that wants to play with this ball, could you move this ball? And it seriously rolled toward us and chased us. We would back up and the ball would come towards us. And we're like, okay, could you stop playing with it? And it would stop moving. Okay, you could play with it again. And it would start moving again, like it wanted us to play with it. So we rolled it down the hall and it rolled back. We lit our lighters again. There were no drafts or anything. It was very weird. Have you ever talked to spirits? That's a tricky one. That one is very, very tricky because I'm not sure how I could go about saying yes or no because I don't have 100% empirical evidence of yes. But then again, things that I can't explain, voices from people that weren't there that we couldn't see, or voices that were picked up on a um, digital recorder in an area when we needed a break, we needed to step away, we would set a recorder down, let it run, and we would walk away. Everybody on our team was outside at our vehicles, but yet we're hearing footsteps, we're hearing voices. We heard a scream once, we heard um, just people talking back and forth, we heard somebody crying. I mean, we heard the things that we can't explain. Does that mean we actually talked to? Again, I can't prove. But when we ask questions and we get answers, I tend to lean towards yes, we have. We talked to somebody. Now, most of them we've picked up on our recorders or video or whatever, and then there's some experiences that we've got that were not picked up. And it's like, okay, well, we didn't catch it on video, but we all heard this. Is it true? Maybe. Without the proof, was it our imaginations? Was it the wind? Was it one of us maybe messing with the other team? We don't know. We didn't catch it on recorders. Can't prove it. Both John and I are very scientific when it comes to how we do our paranormal investigating. We like to be able to debunk things and prove yes or no. If we can't 100% prove, I'm not going to. I have talked to them. My coffee pot get turned on here every 2 days. I know my family. Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. I really wish some of mine would come and make me coffee in the morning because that's pretty cool. I like my coffee. I'm a coffee addict. I admit it. Gotta have my coffee. Oh Lord. But yeah, that is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure, James, that you haven't or you have ruled out, a short in the wire or a power surge or anything. Because if it's every 2 days, I doubt it's a power surge. I doubt it's any of that. Um, so I doubt very seriously it's any of that. Well, I really need to give me just 1 second here. I need to. There we go. Need to. I've been meaning to do this for days, and I just here lately I have had absolutely no time to get anywhere. I'm just ugh. It's a thing. It is so a thing. Let's see. Give me just a sec. I'm sorry, guys. I know space brain. Duh. Yeah. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. There you are. Okay. Okay. All right. We are. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, quit. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, uh, we we do like the scientific approach. We like being able to go, well, this could be explained by. Does that mean it's not paranormal? No. But if it's something we can't explain, we're also of the mind of, well, that doesn't mean it is paranormal. That just means we can't explain it. We can't replicate the event. We can't replicate the situation. We can't. So it's like, we can't sit there and say, yes, this place is 100% haunted or whatever without a lot of empirical evidence, a lot of proof. And John and I are very skeptic. We are very, so for us to say, yeah, this place is haunted, or yes, this place has paranormal activity, that means we've got a lot of proof and we can show it to you. And that's how we are with a lot of our things. There is one thing that bugs me is UFOs. For some reason, I cannot watch UFO movies. I cannot watch alien movies. They creep me out. I don't know why. And it's not your normal creep factor of like, oh, I don't like seeing blood, guts, and gore. It creeps me out. Or, oh, I don't like spiders and dolls and blah blah blah. It creeps me out. No, 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 no. Alien movies. For some reason, when I watch an alien movie or like a video on YouTube of UFO sighting or alien sighting or whatever, I get this uncontrollable sense of fear. And I don't know why. I have no idea why, but it happens. And I can't explain it. I cannot understand it. I've never had anything happen. I've never really, you hear about, oh, well, I've encountered blah, blah, blah. I've never, ever. And so I don't know why it does that. I have no idea why it does that. But I watch them. Like, oh God, what is that movie? What's her face in Alaska where she saw the owls and I can't remember the name of that movie, but I tried to watch that movie with John and I had to step away every few minutes and be like, I need a break. It's overloading and it's messing with my head and it's filling me with this sense of fear that I just wanted to crawl under my blanket and hold my pillow and be like, no. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't. So that's the only thing that really bothers me is UFOs and aliens. Now, I am pretty sure I've seen a UFO a few times. Um, all right, have a good night, Justin and Christina. And thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. And I hope we see you more often. I will have more stuff coming, I promise. I do. It's just right now, everything's just so chaos. Susan, yeah, I love your little cartoon. Toonstead did a great job. It's adorable. It is so cute. And yes, there's a lot of good groups. We have a lot of good groups on Facebook. Um, Susan, you're in Christina and Mark's, aren't you? The Ohana, the H2C Ohana. I think you're in there, aren't you, Susan? Um, but yeah, they're pretty cool, Christina, and they're actually down here in Florida. They are kind of near Orlando, and at some point we are going to get together and we're going to uh, go prowl and explore and have some fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting Mark and Christina because they're hilarious, and I'm really looking forward to meeting pretty much everybody in here. Um, Joe and Malia, I already know. I've known, Lord, I've known Joe and Malia for like ever. Um, I think the first time I ever met Joe was elementary school, and my grandparents lived in Kingsport, Tennessee at the time, and I'm from South Carolina. So we would come up several times a year to visit with my grandparents, and my grandma got really sick. Hey, Roxy, how you doing? Um, but my grandma got real sick, so mom was like, you've got everything down here. Talking to my dad, you've got everything handled down here in South Carolina, so we're going to go up and we're going to stay in Tennessee. And mom signed me up in school and all this stuff in Tennessee. So I went to elementary school. And uh, Big Joe was actually one of the first people I ever met in Tennessee. And him and his brother James. And we all met, we all hung out together. And um, my now ex husband, I met him when we were in elementary school. And um, then I met Malia in high school. And we've all got our stories, we've got our shenanigans, we can tell tales on each other, but we're not gonna, so don't ask, because 'cause we've got some good ones. We we've got some good ones. What'd you do to your back? Back pain sucks. I hate back pain. Oh, that is the worst. That and a toothache. Ugh. Gotta run. Have a great night. All right, Roy and Becky, have a good night. And thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm just, I'm like, yay. It's so cool. But I have no idea why it hurts. Maybe you slept wrong. Did you wake up with it hurting? Or did it start, sometime along during the day? Or sometimes I sleep wrong and wake up and I'm just like, ugh. But then again, I'm old. You're young and you probably slept wrong or something. But if it keeps on, definitely go get that checked because back issues are definitely nothing to take lightly. Happened a couple of hours ago. I was just writing. Were you leaned over a table? Were you like, you know, over a computer or your phone, or were you just leaned over weird? 'Cause sometimes when I lean over like that, oy, I can't. It hurts. Uh, but anyway, Mystic Bunny, you were saying you wanted to canoe or kayak down here at the springs. Let me know if you ever make it. Definitely let me know, and we can definitely do that. I can take you to some of the best places. Now, if you want to see manatees, which I recommend, manatees are awesome. Come in the fall, winter, or spring, because after spring they go back out into the coastal waters. Um, Port sitting, and all of a sudden I hurt. Maybe I was sitting wrong. That's possible. That is possible. Or maybe you turned and didn't really think about it, and it twinged. You pinched a nerve. Um, yes, manatee. All right. So definitely come down in the fall, winter, or spring because again, after spring, they tend to go back out into the coastal waters. You can still see them, but it's kind of hit or miss. Now, over in um, Silver Springs, you can see a few manatees. They're not as huge there, but we can go over to Crystal River. And over in Crystal River and over at Manatee Springs in Bronson and some places over there, oh Lord, help me. Hundreds just piled in the springs, hundreds of them. And you can just, they're as far as the eye can see. And you can go scuba dive with them. You can snorkel with them. The only thing is, you're not allowed to touch them, but if they come up and nudge on you, that's fine. But you can't actively go and touch them. There's Big Joe and Malia. Joe, I was just talking about you and Malia about how you're one of the first people that I met in elementary school when my family had to move up into Kingsport because my grandma was sick from South Carolina. So we had to, you were one of the first people, you and your brother. And then my ex, Robbie, he was another one of the first that I met. And Oogie, I can never say his name, Oogie Jones. Um, but yeah, we were just talking about you guys, and then how I met Malia in high school, and how I said that we are not going to tell tales on each other because we can, because we can so do it. This is not going to happen. Those things will stay in the vault. So where did you guys go and eat, Joe and Malia? Well, I love our Joe and Malia too. You guys are awesome. You guys are super cool. Oh boy, do we have some stories. Ooh, Lord. Good old Tennessee, man. We've had some adventure. Oh, Lord. Joe, did you ever, I don't remember. I honestly do not remember. Did you ever there's Mr. Scott Spivey. Hello. Joe, did you ever hang out with us with Bo Ford, Brian Vaughn, Ron Riggins? Did you guys ever hang out? I honestly don't remember if you hung out and Ron Elliott. I don't remember if you guys were hanging out with us when we were all growing up. Crazy Tomato. Oh yeah, I definitely want to see that. I've heard it's really good. We do need to have some campfire stories, of course. Some I think I'm going to keep in the vault though, because yeah, I don't want to tell on us. Yeah, I couldn't remember if y'all did. I honestly couldn't remember if you hung out with Bo and Brian and Ron and all of them. Yeah, they went on to DB. They were over in DB, but they were in Johnson and Robinson Elementary and Middle, and then they went to DB, and then of course South for us. Um, so I couldn't remember if you did. I didn't think you did. So yeah. Um, I got so sidetracked talking about shenanigans. Where was I? What were we talking about? Lord, this getting old thing, the brain, it goes, it's just um oh well, yeah, content. We do have a lot of content coming up. Um oh, scrunchies. Scott, that conversation, that whole thread was like, holy crap, blast from the past. It was so funny. It was like, oh Lord, we are so talking about my middle school and early high school. Mm, 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 mm. Oh God, that was so funny. That was when she started talking about the jelly bracelets. I lost it. I was like, oh Lord, yes, because I threw it at you. That's how Adventures in the Heartland. That's exactly how you got a wrench. I threw it at you. Apparently, you caught it. I just hope not with your face, because that hurts. I know. John dropped a hammer on my head once. He didn't mean to, but he did. He was in the storage building. He was putting in a second level in the storage building. He was putting like a little loft for storage, and he had hung the hammer up, and he was like, "Could you hand me my drink?" I don't remember what it was, soda or something. And he's like, "Could you hand me my drink?" So I walked over, and I was like, I held it up, and he um, why did you time? No, Scott's cool. He can, yeah, he can see that. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, um, but yes, I do throw things. Um, but yeah, it's fine. I'll explain it. I will totally explain it. It's fine. No worries. I'll let him know. Um, it happens. There you go, Malia. There you go. Joe, why does that not surprise me? But anyway, I was handing the drink up to John, and he had the hammer hanging right on the edge, and he bumped it with his knee, and I was right under it, and it fell and hit right here in the top of my head, and oh Lord, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "Don't talk to me, don't look at me, don't breathe near me, just stay away from me." He threw a hammer on my head, and it hurt. Oh boy, it hurt. And he come barreling out of that storage building. He's like, "Oh my God, are you all right? Are you all right?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine. Just don't talk to me right now. I don't want to play with you no more. Hi, babe." I'm telling on you about you dropping a hammer on my head. You got your meds? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Do you need water? I would not open that soda anytime soon if I was you. Yeah, let me send him a message real quick, though.
No, I had not ibuprofen in my mouth.
Oh, okay. I don't know. That was Vanessa that messaged me earlier.
I'm trying to not medicate.
Go away. Come on now. Let me send him a message real quick. Let him know that that was an uh-oh.
Who are we messaging?
Spivey, Mr. Scott. Yeah, accidentally wrong button.
Okay. Thought I would come out here and give you at least the time that it would take me to drink a Dr. Pepper.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's all covered. I let him know. He's all good. He Scott said, "I'm a bad man." He's laughing, so it's all good. I told him he wasn't putting time out on purpose. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
So what are we telling?
What about where you dropped the hammer on my head when you were building the thing? Lord.
Back before I was a useless sack of shit.
Hey, now, cool it. So anyway, yeah, we have some things planned coming up, and we have um some content that I plan on adding, and some things in the works, and some of them I really don't want to talk about because I'm trying to get everything worked out, and I don't want to really say a whole lot about it right now until I know for sure what's going on. Some of you may, I know Joe and Malia, I know you guys are sub to his channel. I don't know if you're subscribed to his brother yet, but some of you may know Deer Meat for Dinner, but I'm working on some things about going fishing with them. And his brother Blue Gabe. So I don't know if you've uh, checked out Blue Gabe or not. I can't remember if I brought it up. But I know you guys know Deer Meat for Dinner, and I'm working on a fishing trip with them and working on some hunting with them, um, some hogs, some iguana, and maybe a gator or two. It's just one of those things that we have to kind of hit or miss on because schedules are kind of crazy and hunting seasons are kind of crazy. And then gator season starts at a time that John's going to be going through infusions. So we might not be able to work that out until a little bit later. But we have to get into the lottery for our tickets for our tags for gators, and we're allowed 2 a year. Um, so if I can't get the tags, then I won't be able to hunt. So I will have to either hire them as a charter as opposed to going out as friends hunting. We'll have to do it in a different route and hire them as a charter to be able to get our gators. Um, so we're kind of in the works with that. And um, we're in the works on some fishing trips. We're on the works of, I am going to be discussing with my doctor and my cardiologist about being cleared to get recertified for scuba diving. Because with my heart and everything, Joe, I know you do. I do too. I'm dying to go back out. I can't wait. It's been years since I've gator hunted, and I'm dying to go. Um, but I'm working on getting certified diving so I can go lobster diving down in the Keys and in South Florida around Jupiter area. So I have a lot of irons in the fire that I'm trying to get situated and stuff, and to get my recertification, it's going to be around $560, which is a whole lot more than it was when I first got mine a long time ago. Joe, you probably know about this. I got my original diving at the Dobbins Bennett High School pool in Kingsport, Tennessee. That's where we started our diving school. And then for our deep water, so I could get my PADI dive, our deep water, we actually went to Islamorada in the Keys, and the people on the airplane had a weird sense of humor and decided that that was a fantastic idea to show the movie The Abyss because they knew they had student divers on the plane. And I'm like, okay, I'm really not sure I want to go in the water right now. Thank you guys. That was a messed up mess. That was just kind of cruel. And some of them actually didn't finish their dive because they were just like, okay, we just watched this movie and I ain't getting in that water. I'm like, dude, it's clear water. You can see 50 feet. You're fine. But no, that was just kind of, why would you do that? You know, there's a bunch of divers. And I'm just like, ugh.
Because they have a sense of humor like me.
Joe, are you talking about Blue Hole? Or are you talking about the fossil site? All right, bye, Roxy. Have a good night. Because I've seen that Gray had found some fossils or something over near the fairgrounds. So there's like that big fossil site. Or are you talking about the Blue Hole that used to be a quarry and then filled up with water, and now it's like a local dive spot? Because I can tell you what, the dive spot over at the quarry, that kind of, I don't know if I want to go in that. I don't know why, but that kind of freaks me out. That whole idea just kind of freaks me out. Give me a big 10-foot great white, but swimming in a quarry, I don't know about that.
What about a meg?
A megalodon? Yeah, no, you ain't gonna know. You're just gonna be like, you're done.
I wouldn't take the time to chew. It would just swallow you whole.
I know, right? You know what? I'm not sure about that whole megalodon thing. I know it existed at one time, but everybody's like, "Oh, it's still there." I don't know.
It's been
I don't know.
extinct for probably 5 or 7 million years or something.
Yeah, well, so was that frog that they thought they hadn't seen it for.
Frog.
I don't know, some frog in like Indonesia or Brazil, or I don't know, some frog. I don't remember. But anyway, I don't know if I can do quarries, scuba diving in quarries. Just I don't know why that just messes my head up. They have a submerged train.
What are you doing?
And huge paddlefish in there. Okay, now that's kind of cool. I might have to think about that one. I have no problem swimming with sharks. Sharks, squid, swords, big, huge tunas, things like that. I don't have a problem diving with them. I've dove with sharks. I've dove with whales. I've dove with octopi. That doesn't bother me. But for some reason, quarries just creep me out. And lakes. I don't like diving in a lake. Ooh. Especially after the catfish that got hung up in the Boone Dam. That messed me up to the point where I'm just like, I'm not even sure if I want to be on my boat on this lake. I'm not sure about that. Great Quarry has sunken planes, fire trucks, and buses. That's weird.
Mom.
That's kind of cool. What you doing, Willie?
Dad's saying he loves me.
Let's see if I can get Miss Lily up here. Because I know somebody would like to see you. Come here.
And who would like to see Princess?
Joe and Malia. There's your buddy. There's Miss Willie's. Oh, she's mad. Come here, sit down. Say hello. There you go.
I can't help you, Lily.
This is bullshit. I don't like this.
There's Miss Lily. Everybody's saying you're cute. Yes. Oh,
But
God.
I is the princess, so I
You're
is always
such a
cool.
little bitty girl. You're heavy.
That's because I was a dance mom.
No, you don't need up on the table. There you go. What are you doing? She is sprawled across my lap. You are so weird. Here you go.
She's your daughter.
There's Miss Willie. Jen says you're cute. Are you cute?
I is princess.
Joe, when you were being naughty the other night, Joe said that for punishment, we're going to send him to send you to his house so he can put you in timeout and play with him.
He can try to.
Everybody loves her. We can't go anywhere without people coming up. Oh, she's so cute. She's so sweet. We can't wait to meet her and blah, blah. And we've had people message, what is her next adventure and where's she going next? And we can't wait to see more videos of the Lily. She has a fan club. Oh, she'd do it, Joe. She so would do it. He says, I want to get in the floor and just waller her to death. Yeah, she'd do it.
Okay.
There you are, Scott. You're back. Yes, wait till Willow comes. Yeah, these two are going to be through the house like crazy. Are you good? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yawn. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Do you have dinners? Oh, dear. Have you had dinner yet?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Bye. Loved until dinner's mentioned.
Yeah, well,
She's gone. She's over it.
at least you're loved.
Well, she loved on you when she was a puppy. She pooped all over you in the truck.
She did.
Oh, boy. Y'all, you just don't know. Welcome back, Bob. When Lily was about 13 weeks old, 13 to 14, give or take, we went on a road trip across country in a 2013 GMC Denali diesel dually. Big 4-door extended bed. I mean, the whole works. Big, huge truck. Well, at the time, John was like, I think I just want to lay in the back seat and stretch out and just relax and whatever. This is a long trip and my back and blah, blah, because he was just starting the effects of the MS. So I was like, all right, that's cool. Well, Lily chose to lay in the back with him. So we had her little puppy bed back there and all this. And, oh, yeah, that's right. You do have the house to yourselves tonight, don't you? That's kind of weird. Um, so anyway, we had left in January. We didn't get back until middle of February. And we left, I want to say it was like January 3rd or 4th, somewhere around there. So Lily was just a little bitty thing. She was tiny. And so we left, we hit the 40, we hit 40 West, and we just drove all the way out to Vegas. Well, we stopped, of course, along the way, at hotels and stuff for a couple of days and sightsee and whatever. Well, we're in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And let me tell you what, if people tell you that the desert does not get cold, smack them because they lied. They've never been there. Negative 21 during the day. And so we stopped in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and we had stopped at this big rest area and everything. And we're like, okay, we're going to take Lily. John took Lily to do the bathroom thing. We ran in, did our bathroom thing. And then, I come back out and I was like, did she do her business? And he was like, well, she peed, but she didn't do a poop. And I was like, well, okay, she probably don't need to. That's fine. And so he went into the bathroom, did his thing, and, picked up a couple of things. I tried to get Lily to go to the bathroom again. She didn't want it. She's like, nope, it's cold. My feet are cold. It's snowing. I don't want to play with you. Pick me up. Put me back in your hoodie. Let's get back in the truck and go. Okay, so John comes out. He tried again. She still didn't want to go. So he put her in his hoodie. We get back in the truck. About 15 minutes later, I hear John, "What the hell? What are you doing? Lily, ew!" And the smell hit. She pooped on his lap. She pooped on her bed. And it wasn't runs. It wasn't the projectile runs or anything. No, it was big old, solids. And she pooped on the door. Somehow or another, this dog was like little bitty. I mean, she was maybe a foot at the shoulder. Maybe. And the door of the truck was tall, and like her head barely came to the middle of the door. Somehow or another, she had gotten a little turtlet on the door at the window. How that happened, I don't know, but there was a little turtlet on the window at the top of the door that was like a foot over her head. Talented pup. I don't know. But it was everywhere. So we had to stop at a Pilot truck stop. And poor John is, he gets out of the truck and he is stripping in the parking lot. And I'm holding up a blanket and I'm like, holy crap. And he is stripping in the parking lot. He's shedding his clothes. We pull the blanket out because we had a blanket on the seat and everything. We pull the blanket out, shake it out, clean it up and throw it away. And I go into the truck stop and get a couple extra blankets because just in case. We put the dirty clothes and the dirty blanket in a trash bag to take to the laundry at the hotel. So poor John is stripping in this parking lot, getting redressed in this parking lot. And Lily, while we're sitting there cleaning up her mess, is sitting on the console between the front seats, watching us like, my minions, my job here is done. Get to it. And I'm just like, you little shit. Yep, that's Lily. She's always been so much personality. Let's see what else going on. Calm before the storm. Gonna get lots of rain and ice. Ugh. No. I'm good. Mm-mm. I'm good. Although I do have to say, I miss seeing snowfall. I miss playing in the snow, all that good stuff, but not enough to move to an area like that where it's cold and ice and no. I will fly to it, have my fun, and fly home to 80 degrees. I'm good with that. Other than that, no, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I heard it was like 60s, like mid 60s up there. Yeah, but I heard it was like 65 or so up there. That's pretty good. I mean, it's January. Why is it so warm? It's like in the 80s here. Like right now, it's 74, which is weird. I mean, I know it's Florida and it's supposed to be warm and everything, but I mean, even, it's 8:30. It should be below 74 right now. It should be around in the 60s. So it's like for some reason it's kind of warm everywhere, and we're supposed to have like upper 80s next week, almost 90, and they're saying we might even see 90. And I'm like, I'm not ready for 90. I'm so not ready. Oh, Joe, I know, right? I would love to play. That was one thing that I loved the year. Oh, and this just made me so mad. One of our reasons for leaving Tennessee was I got tired of the rainy, just above freezing, but freaking cold, rainy winters where all the leaves are gone off the trees. Everything looks so dead and depressing. I stayed sick all winter. That was one of my main reasons. It's like, if you're going to be cold, dump a buttload of snow so we can go play in it. At least give us some snow. Nope, not a bit. None. The year we moved here, 4 days before we picked up our truck to move, we got the biggest snow that Tennessee has seen in like 20 some years. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You're going to do this now? We are leaving. And then not only was it the biggest snow we had gotten in like 20 some years, the day we were picking up the truck, another storm was supposed to hit. And I'm like, really? You couldn't have done this 2 weeks ago? You couldn't have done this a week ago? You're going to do this now? I've been wanting snow for years, and here you go. You're going to do this now. Really? Now? So, yeah, we had to cancel our truck. We had to wait because there was no way with that storm hitting we were going to go through Asheville Mountain. No. They shut it down. We couldn't get through. So I was like, I'm not paying for this truck to sit here at the bottom of the mountain in Asheville doing nothing. I just, no. So we canceled the truck. We put off the move. So what do? I take the four-wheeler out and I go get stupid in the snow. Oh, yeah. Those blizzards were awesome. The, they were super cool. Oh, yeah. I loved it when we got the big snows. Tennessee didn't get them very often, but man, when they did, oh my lord, I turned into instant idiot. I mean, it got stupid. I was out there with the four-wheeler tearing it up. I was out there with the truck doing donuts and parking lots and acting crazy. And then, of course, towing people out because they don't know how to drive in the snow. And then I'm just like, I got my tow chains, I got my truck, we got you. Throwing you out, dumbass. And my favorite, though, is I had a big four-wheel drive truck. Me and Trey walked to the beer. That hill, uh-uh. That hill was evil. 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 Evil hill. Oh. Do you still talk to Trey, by the way? I just wondering, because I haven't heard anything from him in like freaking forever. But yeah, that hill, I don't like that hill. That hill was evil. I thought y'all were gonna die. Um, but my favorite is the ones that are like, oh well, I've got all-wheel drive or I've got front-wheel drive. I'm gonna go blazing past you. And then my favorites is I've got my big four-wheel drive. Watch this. I'm gonna go, and they go blazing past you, driving an idiot, and you're like, um. Oh, that poor bed. Oh my god, that poor mattress. It was a wreck. Oh my god. Um, and then a few miles later, you see these big four-wheel drive trucks in the ditch. Yeah. I always like this. Like, yeah, you remember you passed us, a couple miles back, and you were laughing because we were going slow. Who's in the ditch and who's not? Who's getting you out of the ditch? The one driving smart and slow. It's in Alabama. Alrighty then. Oh, Jan, you. Oh, I am telling you what. It got so freaking ignorant. Not ignorant. It got ignorant. We ain't even going to prim and proper that one. It was not ignorant. No, it was ignorant. So crazy. Oh my God, that was so much fun. Oh, that whole, like, God, it was something like 8 days of heavy snow that didn't melt. We had like so much snow, it was ridiculous. I hadn't seen snow like that since like Colorado. Oh my God, we had a blast. So freaking crazy, so nuts. Go ahead. That sounds like something I would do. That sounds like something Joe would do. All I gotta say is trash cans. I don't know why we thought that was a good idea. It did not end well. It did not go as planned. And I'm pretty sure somewhere along the line, one of us wound up with a concussion. I'm not sure who, but I'm pretty sure one of us did. But trash cans and a big hill and snow, I don't recommend it. Nope, nope. Especially the big ones that are on the wheels that have the big floppy lid. No, don't recommend it. Mm-mm. Not a good idea. It ends bad. And then you usually wind up having to go and buy a new trash can. So I can tell you from experience, don't do it. It's not good. I remember one year, Lord help me, I was at this farm in Fall Branch. My grandparents had a 67-acre farm out in the middle of nowhere in Fall Branch on a road called Tucker Holler Road. And it was a very hilly area. Oh, look, Joe. Uh, but this was a very hilly area. So they had a pond. It was about an acre sized pond. It was a huge pond, but it watered over 100 head of cattle. So it needed to be big and it was pretty deep. Well, we had a really bad winter. We were over there for Christmas visiting my grandparents. And I was like maybe 7, 8. And back during these days, kids were kicked out of the house first thing in the morning after breakfast, get the hell out, go play, do your thing. There was no, PlayStation, Xbox, Atari, whatever. There was none of that. There was get outside and play. So big snow, very cold, pond froze, and we think this is a good idea. Let's go to the top of the hill and let's ride our sleighs down, and we'll jump onto the pond on the ice and we'll go skating across the other side. Good idea, right? Hmm. It's all fine and good until we got to the pond, because at that point we all of a sudden remembered that there's like a 6-foot drop between ground and pond. So we go sailing off of this hill, hit air, hit the ice. I bust my chin, and the kid behind me, who was just right across the street from our farm, the kid behind me lost 2 of his front teeth into the back of my head. So we had to go to the hospital, get my chin stitched, get his teeth taken out of the back of my head, and get his lip and gums stitched. And we got grounded. So the best snow, the most fun, we were homebound and we were grounded. We weren't allowed to play in the snow anymore that year. I was so bummed. But oh my God, it was a rush until the end. Once we hit the end of the ground, the fun ended. That was no longer fun. And we go dragging this poor sled. I mean, the sled was all over the place. It had just busted everywhere. And we dragged this poor sled back up to the farmhouse. And we're squalling, we're bawling, we're pouring blood. And my mom, she hears us squalling, so she comes out on the porch. And of course, Southern mom, she's just like, "What have you done? What you trying to kill yourself?" It was no, we're gonna go do, you know, we're gonna go get you took care of. It was, oh hell no, we are going to give you fire and brimstone because you were stupid. Oh yeah, Southern moms. I'm telling you what, that oh god, that sudden stop. Yeah, it sucks, especially when you go sliding across the ice on your face, when you're 10 on your face, and you've got the steering piece for the sled trying to, crawl up your nose. Yeah, no, that wasn't fun. Ooh. But to add the insult to injury, to get yelled at because we did something stupid, we're bleeding. Dude's teeth are in the back of my head. We're just like, you're going to yell at us now. You can't do this later. You're going to yell at us now. We're sitting here just pouring blood everywhere and we're in trouble. So yeah, that was always so much fun. And why is it now kids can do stupid stuff and they're just like, oh, go sit in timeout and all this stuff. Man, when we were little and we did stupid stuff, the house shoe, the wooden spoon, the spatula, those spatulas will kick your butt.
Go pick your switch.
Go pick your switch. Yeah, and if you didn't get the switch that was good enough, you got beat with that switch for picking a stupid switch. And then you got to get a new switch to get your butt kicked for what you originally did get in trouble with in the first place. Oh yeah, familiar with that. But it's like kids today have no idea. They do not know the the death walk to the bush to get your switch. Kids have no idea. Oh, they don't know. And they don't know. I don't care if you're around 40 years old. Yes, I'll give you something to cry about. You just gave me something to cry about. You whooped my butt. Don't you dare cry. Oh boy. And it's like, you just gave me something to cry about. You gonna give me another one? You made me cry and now you want me to quit because my butt hurts? Oh boy. Kids have no idea. And I don't care if you are, I want to say around 39 and up. You know the sound of a house shoe coming off. You know you done something and you're in trouble. You could hear that sound through a hurricane, through 6 walls. You know that sound and you know your butt is getting ready to get tore up. You better come up with some kind of good excuse and you better hide. And my mom, she never did use her house shoe. That's one thing I gotta say. She never would use her house shoe or anything like that. But boy, could she sling a coffee cup around corners. Woo! And a wooden spoon. She picked up a wooden spoon. Oh, Lord, it was on. I knew I was in trouble. And that's all it took. You want me to get you? Mm-hmm. Fly swatter. Yes. Fly. Oh, those things. I had a honeycomb pattern on my butt a time or two. And I don't even remember what for, but it was something stupid. And it was always because I did something stupid. Something stupid, and I got hurt. Now, I will say, I back talked my mom one time. Once, and only once. We were in the car. And I don't even remember what the conversation was, but she had said something, and I was already all butthurt and mad anyway. And she'd said something, and I smarted back, and the next thing I know, I had sparkles. And my teeth hurt. Backhanded. Wow. I'm like,
I want to check your butt for honeycomb print.
You're so weird. But you know what, Joe? You're right. A lot of times it was definitely worth it. When it wasn't worth it was when it was something you didn't do, but your friends did, and you got blamed with it. because they're your friends and, well, you were there. No, I wasn't there. I didn't do it. They did it. I don't care. You're in trouble. Damn it. That happened to me a lot. Mm-hmm. Teresa, Vanessa. Mm. Mm-mm. We got in so much trouble when we were kids. Oh, Lord help me. We got in so much trouble. One night we all snuck out in the middle of the night because we wanted to, we didn't want to go in. It was the middle of summer. We didn't want to go in. We didn't want to go to bed. We didn't want to do the bath and bed thing. So we go have our bath. We go to bed. We do our thing. And Teresa and I, we had made arrangements with the neighbor kids. Yes, guilty by association. That we were all going to sneak out of our bedrooms and sneak out of our house, and we were all going to meet up at the top of the hill, and we were going to go play because we wanted to continue our game of kick the can or army or whatever it was. And next thing I know, about an hour, we were up there playing, and we were trying to do it quiet, but kids, it's not going to happen. But the next thing I know, I hear the flip, 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 flip of house shoes, and I knew I was dead. I was like, Hail Mary in it. I was like, oh, Lord, that's my mama. I'm in trouble. And not only was it my mama, but she had dragged the neighborhood's mamas. So we had all of them coming up the hill, and we were all going to get it. Oh, Lord, help me. I thought I was going to die. But you can't do that stuff now. You can't, in this world, you can't do that stuff now. Somebody will snatch yours, shoot yours, stab yours, something. Bug, go away. Yes, that's the problem about sitting outside. Bugs. Ugh. But well. Yeah, kids today, they have no idea. Mm-mm. And that's probably why they're running around acting like little idiots. Yes, army of mad mamas. Mm-hmm. It was not cool. It was mine. Um, let's see. It was Sean and Matt's mom. It was Lee's mom. Uh, Carl's mom. Paige's mom. Trying to think who else it was. Christy's mom. Oh yeah, we were in for it. We were done, and every single one of them either had a house shoe, a fly swatter, or wooden spoon. And I was like, "Yep, we're dead. We're all dead. We're done. We're all dead. That's it. We're so dead they're gonna have to bury us twice." I was like, "We will never see the light of day again." But nowadays, these kids have no idea. They'll run over you. They'll just they have no clue. Discipline does not happen anymore, and that's why these kids are running around crazy because there's no structure anymore. There's no discipline anymore. There's none of that anymore. They have no idea what it sounds like when that fly swatter comes out of that drawer, or that house shoe comes off, or the fear, the death walk of go pick your switch, and you better get a good one. The whole, you better stop that crying. Damn, can't win. Yeah, kids have no idea. No idea. But then again, they also don't know the fun we had because the fun they have compared to the fun we had, dude, we lived. We so lived. Kids today, it's all about this right here. They just sit around on the phone. That's it. They have no idea. They have no clue of how much fun it was to have a simple soup can and go play kick the can. They have no idea what Red Rover is. No clue. They have no idea how much fun it is to catch lightning bugs in a jar and just watch them swim around or swarm around and then let them go and watch them do their thing. They have no idea how much fun it is to lay out in the middle of a field and hope you're not putting your head in a cow patty because we've done this. It's not fun. but lay out in the middle of the field and look at the stars. Or in the daytime, yeah, play army with sticks. Yeah, and beat the snot out of each other. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Bruises, cuts. I mean, these kids have no idea. Take them snipe hunting. You know what? That is a thing down here, by the way. Um, it is an actual bird. Tiny little thing. I mean, little bitty, hard to hit. It's a thing. Look it up. It's a thing. Actually, my friends Robert and Sarah look up deer meat for dinner. He goes snipe hunting. You're gonna love it. It's a great video. It's hilarious. So fun. Um, but yeah, they have no idea the fun that could be had of the simplest, stupidest things. A sprinkler in the yard in the summer. That was like if your mom would let you run around in the sprinkler, you became the most popular house in the neighborhood. And you could always tell where the kids were because there's the pile of bikes in the front yard. You could always tell. You knew exactly which house everybody was at. Oh, you do. You so do. Deer meat for dinner. They are amazing people. They are so sweet, big hearts. They are amazing, and they are so just down to earth. Just so cool. Yes, tar bubbles in the road. Oh Lord, yes. I remember those days. Joe, I'm pretty sure you and Malia both will remember when Fort Henry Drive was just a 2-lane, one going one way, one going the other. I'm sure you remember that. And I'm sure you remember when they started the construction of the road to make it the 4-lane. Oh, Lord. That was crazy. And then, hey, Pamela. Oh, that's so sad. Becca's burning up with fever. Oh, I'm sorry. That's awful. Ugh, that's just miserable. Um, do you remember? Oh Lord, I'm telling on myself, and I probably shouldn't say this because they're still looking for the people that did it. Mom knew who did it, and let me tell you what, I got in so much trouble for this. But do you remember? And Joe and Malia, this is directed to you because you guys know the area very, very well, and you knew my shenanigans when I was little. Do you remember the incident, John B. Dennis overpass over Fort Henry Drive, of the mannequin dressed in white, covered in fake blood, splattering the windshield of the tractor trailer truck? You remember that? Me and Teresa. Mom found out it was us. And oh Lord, I thought we were never gonna ever get out of out of grounding. Oh Lord. Yeah, that was us. We did not think that we had gave her that much rope. What it was, okay, they were doing stuff at the Kingsport Mall, the old Kingsport Mall. That was one of the stores that had gone out of business. And Teresa and I were over there and we found an old mannequin. So her sister had her license. So we convinced her to pick us up and cram this poor mannequin in the back of her car. She had a Honda Accord. So they had mannequins out back. So we crammed this poor mannequin into the back of this Honda Accord. So we get it home to my house, and I get my mom's white sundress and put it on this stupid mannequin. We get a rope out of the garage, and we tied a noose around her neck, and then we dumped ketchup for fake blood all over her, and we hung her off the bridge because stupid, I don't know. Well, we didn't know we'd let that much rope out. Cars were going under it and fine until this semi come through, and this poor mannequin just spread eagle splattered the windshield of this semi, and he locked up his brakes and freaked out, and me and her ran. But yep, that was us. That was the cause of the big pileup because of the John B. Dennis suicidal mannequin. That was us. I don't know if they're still wanting to know who did it. Mom never turned us in. She was like, "Y'all gonna get in so much trouble. I can't." And I'm like, "Oh, we're going to jail. We're so dead. Oh, we are never gonna get out of jail." And she's like, "I am not telling a soul." She's like, "But you're grounded for life." Oh God. But yep, that was us. We caused that big pileup. I'm gonna go to the RV show in South Bend. The weather's gonna be bad. Yuck. See, I don't miss the bad weather. I really don't. But I hope there's a I know, right? Yeah. I might want to check on that. Because I might have just told on myself they're gonna come down here and take me away. But that was a mess. That was so much fun though. Oh my God, we were laughing like hell. We thought that was the funniest thing until that big old truck hit it. It was all fine and good until that big old truck come by. And I was like, oh. And I even said, I was like, I think she's too far down. And Teresa and I were like, nah, she's fine. We're looking over the bridge and we're like, nah, she's fine. She's fine. Everybody's going under it. Big regular trucks are going under it. We did not take into effect of semis. Mm-mm. We had no idea. And she seriously dead centered his windshield, just plow. And oh, it was bad. Ketchup went everywhere. Pieces and parts of the stupid mannequin were everywhere. I think her hair wound up on his horn, on his air horn. I mean, it was ridiculous. And he locked up those brakes and just, it was bad. And everybody's like calling in the police department. They're stopping at the gas station down the road, calling. There's some woman that hung herself off the. Oh yeah, it was bad. It was crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, we did some stupid, stupid stuff. So what I'm saying, kids today, they have no idea. They have no clue, none at all. Y'all gonna watch me go to jail? Oh Lord, yeah, I'm waiting. And Teresa and I did. We saw it come out in the paper, and I wish I could find that article. Oh Lord, I wonder if I could go. I wonder if they have them online. I wonder if the archives is online. I'm gonna have to look into that. Because I would love, because there was a newspaper article. It was on the evening news. I mean, the whole works, and Teresa and I both were like, oh my God, they're going to find out it's us. We're so dead. We're in so much trouble because we ran. I mean, as soon as that thing hit, we were like, nope, we're out. We're gone. We took the bottle and everything. We were gone. We just left that poor old thing hanging there. Oh, oh my Lord. Yeah, Joe, the crap we have gotten by with. Oh Lord. Mm, mm, mm. Who was it? Oh God, I wish I could remember what his name. All right, have a good night, Susan. Much love to you, and I hope you feel better. Broad Street in Kingsport. Who was it that, and it's probably one of the reasons why they shut down Broad Street. Who was it that was basically car surfing on the back of that black, no, it was purple and gray. It was purple and had the gray stripes Camaro that Jeff, oh hell, what was his name, Joe? Little Jeff. But he had that he'd gotten in that wreck and got that insurance claim, and he bought that Camaro, and somebody was car surfing on the back of his Camaro down Broad Street. Oh, I wish I could remember who that was. Oh my God, I cannot for the life of me remember who that was. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Jeff Mead. That's who owned the Camaro. It was Jeff Mead, and I can't for the life of me remember who it was that was car surfing on the back of his Camaro. Huh. I'm gonna have to ask him. I'm gonna have to ask him about that because man, that was hilarious. That went on for several hours until they came and shut him down. You're gonna have to quit that. Oh, Lord. I think he did. I know it was Jeff Mead's Camaro, but I can't for the life of me remember the name of the guy that was surfing on his car. And I mean, he went up and down Broad surfing on the back of this car for hours, a couple hours at least, 2 or 3 hours. But I can't for the life of me remember what that guy's name was. Damn. I don't know. I have no idea. Now I remember this was something else that kids today just have no idea about. Laying out of school. I know they do it. I know they do. I was in South Carolina and I went to Myrtle Beach High School. This, Joe, this was the year or two that I disappeared from South. I went back to South Carolina, went to Myrtle Beach High School, and snuck out of school. Me and some friends, we snuck out, and we go up to Myrtle Beach to the pavilion. We're dumbass teenagers. We ain't paying attention to what's going on. We're just like, oh, hey, we snuck out of school. Woo, we're going to play at the pavilion. So we get home, and I have dinner and everything, and Dad's watching the evening news in the living room. And he calls into the kitchen, and he's like, so how was school today? What'd you learn? And I'm like, oh, it's fine. We just did normal, blah, whatever. And he's like, really? Did you have fun at the pavilion? What are you talking about? He said, I just saw you and your friends on the news walking across the street to the pavilion this afternoon because they're doing a news broadcast about the upcoming Sun Fun Festival. How was school today? You want to answer that again? Yep, trouble. Imagine that. So yeah, I was never really good at not staying out of trouble. I got caught kind of often. But yeah, kids today, they don't know the go get your own switch. They don't know the discipline. They don't know the simple stupid things that were so much fun. They have no idea. They have no idea. They got to be entertained on the phone and Facebook and all this other stuff. And I mean, I get it. I do. I'm guilty about Facebook a lot. I'm guilty about, all that good stuff. I'm guilty about social media. Obviously, here we are. But it's like, I still enjoy the simple things. I loved going and playing Red Rover or Kick the Can or Army in the middle of the night or even during the day playing Army and beating the snot out of each other with, sticks and cowboys and Indians, which, oh, you can't do that anymore now because it's socially unacceptable. It's just not politically correct. Seriously? We grew up on that stuff. That whatever. But yeah, the way things are going anymore, I'm just like, I'm so depressed over the future because these kids have no idea how the simplest things were the most fun. Granted, yeah, we got in trouble a lot, but it was fun. It was worth it. It was so worth the licks. to go out and do the crazy stuff we did. And I think it made us better people for it. I really do. These kids, oh God, I'm so scared of the future. You have no idea. Well, yeah, you probably do. I don't know. I don't know. Lord, have I really been rambling for 2 hours? Wow. Lord, I really need to get off here. It's already 9 o'clock. Holy crap. Yeah, I really need to get off here. I need to go be productive at some point. Go to bed. Get ready to go prowl around tomorrow and do some stuff. Get some content. Because I have not really done a whole lot with this poor channel. Hey, let's go play Ranchers and right? Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, Joe. Isn't it farmers and Native Americans? And now what are they trying to say? They're trying to say indigenous Americans, something like that. I don't know. Have a good night, Pamela. Thank you for coming by. And hopefully we will have new content coming up because I have a lot of things going that I've got to get together. And yeah, it's coming though. It is coming, I promise. So yes, thank you for watching. But yeah, kids just don't know. They have no idea. But anyway, I get sidetracked. Shiny things. We've just had so much going on that I haven't had a chance to really get doing anything on the channel and really get into content. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to edit and get put together. It's just, oh, you leaving me too? All right. Well, have a good night. And again, thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching and stuff. I really should get off here. I really need to get my night things done and go to bed and get ready for the weekend and having some fun. Those of you that are on Facebook and in our have a good night. Thank you for coming and watching and being in here. I appreciate you guys so much. Much love you guys. But those of you that are in Facebook or on Facebook, on my Facebook or on in a group or whatever, feel free to either send me a message or make a post in the group on things you would like for us to do, things you would like to see, videos you would like for us to do, any of that stuff. Just leave me a comment, leave me a a post on Facebook, leave a comment here. It doesn't matter where. But let me know things you want to see. Let me know things you would like for us to do. Because I mean, I want to share with you. I want to share the Florida with you. So I mean, if there's things that you had seen or heard about or something, go ahead and leave me a comment. Leave me a suggestion. Say, hey, look, I'd really like it if you would do blah, and we'll make it happen. We'll go out of our way to see what we can do to make it happen. So anything that you want to see or you would like for me to go and get, let me know. I'll be more than happy to. But on that note, it is getting late. It's already almost, well, it's 10 after 9. So I've been on here for 2 hours. Whew, good Lord, I can talk. I am going to go and get some stuff done and the cannons in St. Augustine done. I can so make that happen. I can definitely make that happen. Now, do you want me to get them on video while they're going off? Or do you want to just see them stationary? Because I can get those anytime, but going off, I'll have to go over on the weekends because they do them at certain times of the day on Saturday and then another round on Sunday at certain times. So let me know. Do you want them going off or do you want them stationary or both? Going off? Okay, I can do that. I can definitely do that because they are so pretty. They are so cool. I love the cannons over there. I love St. Augustine. Oh yeah, I can so make that happen. Oh yeah, we can definitely do that. I do plan on going over and getting the fort and the lighthouse and the beaches and all the cool stuff over there, the Fountain of Youth, the old jail, all of that good stuff. Such a historical town. It is so amazing. I love St. Augustine. I love the history. I could go for days and days and days and just be in Zen. I love St. Augustine. It is one of my favorite places in Florida. I have to say that my favorite place in Florida would have to be around, say, Jupiter, Sebring, the Keys, of course, Key West, Islamorada. I have a soft spot in my heart for Islamorada. It's where I got my diving certification. That's where I caught my first big fish. That's where I caught my first, um, I don't even know. Some people call them mahi mahi. Some people call them dorados. Some people call them dolphin fish. Take your pick. That's where I caught my first one. So I have a real soft spot for Islamorada. Um, but my all-time favorite place in Florida, Tortugas. And I don't think technically that's Florida. I think, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I know it's right off the coast of Florida. You got to take a boat or a plane to get to it. But that is my all-time favorite place. I love to camp in the Tortugas. I love to swim in the Tortugas. I love to dive there. I love to fish there. The coral reefs are amazing. I mean, it's just the Tortugas is the best. You can't beat it. If you ever get down to the Keys, go out of Key West, go to the Tortugas. Make arrangements to camp for a couple of days. Make it happen. I'm telling you now, Tortugas is the best. Key West is great. I love Key West. Old Town, that is amazing. So much history. I mean, Ernest Hemingway, the pirates, all that stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's called the Dry Tortugas, and it is a huge. It used to be a military installation, and you can go camp there. I mean, it's just the Tortugas is amazing. I will look up some stuff for you and send it to you so you can get an idea of the Tortugas. I've got several pictures and stuff of there. What's that? Weird. But yeah, Dry Tortugas, great place. Key West, another great place. Mallory Square, best sunsets in the world. Oh Lord, help me. Mallory Square in Key West. Yes. Old Town, Key West. Again, lots of history. It's I don't even know how to explain it. And then you go down, Duval Street in Old Town, and it's history after history after history. I mean, there's houses that were owned by some of the most notorious pirates in the world, and there's museums, there's art, I mean, it's just Key West. You can't beat Key West. Key West is fabulous. Um, so if you ever get a chance to go to the Keys, definitely do Tortugas, definitely do Key West, definitely do Alamorada. Marathon's good. Big Pond with the key deer. They're so cute. They're tiny, tiny little key deer. So yes, it is a national park. Um, I'm not exactly sure if it's owned by Florida itself or if it's owned now by the U.S. government. I do know that technically it's Florida, but I think it's owned by United States of America instead of owned by Florida. Um, I call it a part of Florida because to get to it, you got to go out of the Florida Keys, or you've got to charter a boat out of one of the Keys. You can go through Alamorada, you can go through Marathon, but the best one is to go out of Key West because there's a big one. They leave, I want to say, every 2 hours. I think there's a boat every 2 hours that goes over, and then you can also charter a plane to go over, which is expensive. But if you're taking a lot of camping gear, the best way to go would be to charter a plane because you get the plane by yourself. You can also charter the boat, let them know that you're doing camping and you're taking a lot of camping gear. So it just depends on who you go through to go over to the Tortugas, or if you have access to a boat or you rent a boat, you can take it over yourself. You don't need a passport. You don't need any of that stuff. You can just go right on over. Now, used to, we could go over to the Bahamas from Miami, and you can go over to the Bahamas without a passport, but now you have to have a passport, which kind of sucks, but it's the thing. But yeah, used to, we could go over to the Bahamas for a day and not have to worry about it. Now you have to have a passport. But yeah, definitely look into the Tortugas. You will not be disappointed. It is amazing. The history just is so cool. Super cool. But those are my favorite places in Florida. And again, Tortugas, I don't think technically is in Florida, but I consider it part of Florida. And the Keys.
The Tortugas is
I think it's, well,
not a part of the state.
I don't think I
of,
think because it's a national park now, so I'm not sure if
is it?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's been a national park for like forever. But I'm not sure if it's actually owned and controlled by Florida and maintained by Florida, or if it's maintained by United States government. You're not too bad warm, which is kind of surprising.
I'm miserable right now.
Do you need your meds?
How many do I have left?
I don't
of
know.
the 10s.
I don't know. I'll have to look.
More than a couple?
Oh yeah, yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna just die.
Okay, we can definitely do that. He's hurting. He gets warm, and he's got an inflamed nerve in his back. We're starting to think it's more than just one inflamed nerve in his back. We're starting to think it's like a cluster. So when he does, it hurts in his hip and it hurts in his knee, and he's in agony, and he has a hard time moving, and he don't feel good. So he's got to take a muscle relaxer and something for pain. So I'm his dealer. I have to dose him.
I wish the muscle relaxer worked by itself.
Yeah, I know, because you don't like opioids.
No, it's the muscle relaxer doesn't even touch me.
It really don't. It doesn't do anything, which is sad. But I mean, the neurologist is trying to, trial and error and see what works, what doesn't, and all that stuff. So I mean, it's getting there.
The combination of the two together
works
fucking wonders.
Yes, it does. It definitely does work.
It takes
so anyway,
all of that pain.
Key West, Alamorada, Tortugas, not necessarily in that order. Best places in Florida. St. Augustine, great place. Ponce Inlet, another great place is just south of Daytona. Cool lighthouse.
Hang out with the pigs.
Well, that's in the Bahamas. We got to get our passports. I know, but yes, we're definitely. That is another thing. John just brought up one. That is another thing that eventually, once he gets,
it's going to be
regulated,
like a year and a half.
Yeah, it's going to be a year or two, but we are planning on going with some friends. I've brought them up before, Deer Meat for Dinner. We are planning on getting together with them and going over to the Bahamas to Staniel Key, however you want to say it. I call it Key. He calls it Key. Whatever. But we're wanting to go over there. We're wanting to go to Pig Beach where you can go and swim with the pigs. We're wanting to go into the grottos. We're definitely planning on a big trip to the Bahamas. I'm planning on fishing, of course. So, I mean, that is in the works. It's just right now with his health and everything the way he is, he will never pass the health check to be able to get overseas. He won't be able to do it. And with his immune system shot right now,
my window of opportunity is
very small.
So small.
It's very small. But once he has his next infusion and once his levels go back up, which he's having the other set in October, once that's done and his levels go back up, then we can talk about travel, because right now he can't even go to the grocery store. His immune levels are so low.
I could probably go to the grocery store, but it's really recommended I don't.
Yeah, I mean, they even told him that if something happens, to go to his primary doctor before he even thinks about going to a hospital, because his immune system is so bad that even if he goes to a hospital, he is probably going to wind up very sick. Yeah, muscle relaxers, they're not doing anything for him at all. They're really not. It's nothing. But if he
Most of
takes it with the hydrocodone, it helps.
with
That's the only thing that
the
helps.
10.
Right.
I don't think
And
those
he's
are
supposed to,
hydrocodone.
yeah, they're hydrocodone. They're Lortab 10s. It's hydrocodone.
Oh, I thought it was something different.
No, it's hydrocodone, it's Lortab 10s, and he can take one half once, once in the morning and once in the evening. And Joe, look up Pig Beach in the Bahamas. You can totally swim with the piggies. They will come up to your boat. And, oh yeah,
All I have
they're
to say
awesome.
is, I guarantee you, every single one of those pigs is gonna love me.
Probably, because our piggy loves you. Bacon, he was all about some John. Yeah, he can't go anywhere. And like, if he goes to the doctor, anything he touches, any doorknob, any medical table, anything, he has to immediately hand sanitize his hands, his arms, everything. Anything that touches anything that's not himself or me, he has to hand sanitize. He is bad. His levels are super,
They're
super
in the
low.
toilet right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, Joe, stop it. You're silly. He
What?
says the pigs at the beach will take him in as family.
Probably.
They'll just
Probably.
love you, Joe, because you'll probably feed them snacks.
Oh,
And
he
you'll
meant
give them.
him, not me.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's saying him. Yeah, if you give them attention, you give them scritchies and loves and pets and snacks. Oh yeah, they'll love you. They're so cute. They're so fun. I've been there. John has not got to go there before, so that's something that we're really looking forward to doing. I've been to the Bahamas many, many times. Can never ever get disappointed going to the Bahamas. Bahamas are fabulous. Love them. Have a great time. So much to see. So much to do. Just
All I have to say is,
so nice.
me interacting with animals.
Oh, I know. I know. I don't know why. He's got a gift. People, oh, my dog bites and hates everybody, and I'm looking over and the dog's in his lap giving him kisses, and I'm like, really? Or stay away from this horse, he bites, and he's got his head all over John, going, hey, I like you. I don't get it. I don't understand it. My horse, okay, my horse that I showed a lot. I trained this horse. I
Ace
showed
or
this
Asia?
horse, Asia.
Okay.
She hated me. I hated her, but man, she could show, she could win anything coming and going. But the only person that she liked was my mom. John met her, and within 5 minutes, that horse was following him around like a lost puppy. Love on me, scratch on me. I like you, and I'm like, oh, that.
Okay, I'm done with you now. I'm gonna walk away.
Yep.
Okay, I want to get some more scritchies now.
I don't get it. I don't. This horse hated everybody except for my mom. The only person she would tolerate was mom. I could ride her and show her, but as far as being personable, nope. She was having none of it. Only with mom until she met him, and then she was all about some John. And I'm like, are you serious? So
Bacon.
yeah,
Bacon friggin' loves me.
oh yeah, Bacon was our pig. His whole name was Bacon Bits because he was a little fella. He was just tiny. He was a little big guy. He was a little bit bigger than Lily, and but his name was Bacon Bits.
Like 2 of her in weight.
Yeah, he was a fatty, but he was short. He was very stumpy. He had big legs. He was so cute. But he loved John. John could go out there and go, "Where's my bacon?" And he'd come running across the field just a squealing with that tail stuck up. It's funny. Yeah, Bacon. Poor Bacon. He's in a good home now, though.
I miss my bacon.
I know. I miss Bacon, too. We just can't have Bacon here. So we had to find him a new home. But he's in a good home
Bacon.
with other little mini piggies like him, which there's no such thing as a mini pig, but he's with other potbellies. and he's been neutered. He was neutered long ago, so he doesn't have that crazy I need to run thing. He's just a big homebody, and he's such sweet, and he's spoiled rotten. So we got him a good home with the other piggies, and but yeah, I miss the bacon. I miss my chickens. So yeah, I do miss the farm life. I really do, but it just wasn't what we needed. And with John getting sick and everything, it was just too much. I couldn't do it anymore, and it was time to just let it go and retire from farming. That's part of it. Getting old, getting old sucks. Yeah, Joe, you've always had that touch. You really have always had that touch with critters. Oh yeah, I miss my chickens too. Now we can have chickens here, just no roosters. So once I get everything done, because I've got a tree I've got to take out here, and then a tree I've got to take over by the pool. I got to take those down, and I got to get this corner over here cleaned up for the tree, the oak limb killed the storage building, and all right, yeah, I got to go too. But once I get everything done, I'm putting in another chicken house, and I'm getting some more chickens. I miss my hens. Thanks for coming by, Joe. Malia, miss you guys. Love you guys. And definitely, I hope to see y'all again soon. Very soon. But you love your rabbits. But I can see, yeah, I can definitely see. They are a lot to take care of. They require a lot, of care and stuff. Rabbits can definitely be time consuming. Definitely time consuming. A little more than chickens. I mean, I can understand it. I mean, you got a lot of going on, and with the winters you have over there, and burr, yeah, I couldn't. I can understand why you're thinking about selling the rabbits. I think you'd probably go stir crazy though if you didn't have them. It's kind of like us with the chickens. I miss my chickens. I really miss my chickens. I miss my bacon. So it's like, yeah, I understand. It's hard though. It's hard to make that decision, to make that call. Oh God, yeah, they have to be though. If not, you're gonna have 5,000 rabbits within a year. So I totally understand. I do. I mean, we had 30, almost 30 chickens. Becky, we had about what, 30
What?
chickens? We had about what, 30?
Yes, 30 chickens.
Yeah.
At the end, yes.
Yeah. So we had to sell off chickens, and it just. But they went to a good home and everything. We made sure they went to a good home and everything. But it was just hard to make that call. It was so hard to make that call, and I miss my little fluffy bum feathers. So yeah, I totally understand, thinking about selling them, but it's so hard to make that decision. It is so hard to, you know what, we're going to do this, we're going to sell them, we're done, we're going to do blah. It's hard. It's hard. And it hits the feels. Oh yeah, when I sold my chickens, dude, I cried. Oh boy, did I bawl. And I was like, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to play with nobody. I just want to go away. So I got in my truck and I just had my boohoo. It is. It is hard. And when you think, oh, well, they're just chickens. No, they're not just chickens to me. They all had their own personalities. They had their own names, and they came to their names. They knew who they were. They knew who we were. They loved their people. I raised them all. Well, most of them. And then, we had some, oh, well, I don't want chickens anymore, or I can't take care of chickens anymore, or we got stray dogs that keep attacking them. Can you take them and keep them safe? So we started with 6 and went up to 30. And that was such a hard decision to make. See, you get it. They all have their own personalities, their own little quirks. They're like little feathered people, or in your case with horses, the furry people, and Like with Lily, she's my fur person. A lot of people don't understand. I get it. I totally get it. It is so not easy to try to make that call. It's not easy at all. And, I know you're probably like, well, it's so hard to take care of them, especially in the winter. But as soon as they're gone, you're going to sit there and do the what if. Because believe me, I did. I'm still what ifing. I'm especially over bacon. If I could have found a way to keep the bacon, I would have kept my bacon. I love that silly little pig. Oh my God, I love that pig. He was the cutest thing. Oh, he was so cute. He was all white, and he was just this little fat, stumpy pig that had so much personality, and he was just so sweet. And oh, I miss the bacon. Oh, I'm sure you do. I am so sure you do. I what if the chickens. I what if the bacon. I what if the goats because we had Diva and Henry. And I what if them. I what if the turkey. We had a Tom. We had a Tom turkey. And I miss them all. I do. I miss every one of them. I miss all 30 of the chickens and their quirky, weird personalities. I mow the yard and I'm like, they're not following the lawnmower around chasing the bugs. It's weird. So I get it. I do. It's a what if thing. I what if all the time. So I hope that when you do make the decision, either way you make it to keep them or to sell, that I hope it I hope it's a good decision for you and you have a soothed soul because I know it hurts. It hurts. It really does. You miss them and you do get attached. I mean, I don't know if yours are just for show and just for breeding, or if you get attached with each and every one. Some rabbit people don't. Some rabbit people do. Some don't want to get attached to them at all. Others do. They feel it gives you a better connection. So either way, I hope that when you do make whichever decision you do make, that your soul and your heart is fine. That you don't have the pain. I really do. Because you're such a sweetheart. You really are. You're such a sweetheart. And I do get it. I do get having to make that call. I get it totally. And it's not easy. It's so not easy. So yeah, I do hope that your soul is okay. Hacking out, they're so freaking cute. Little fluffies. They're so adorable. That's why I can't raise our own beef and pork and stuff. If I see it, nope. I can't do it. I can't do it. I grew up with beef cattle. I grew up with meat hogs and meat chickens, and I would get in a lot of trouble because I'm like, I don't want to feed them. I don't want any part of that. I don't want to see them. I don't want to watch them grow up. I don't want any part of that. So the cattle pasture was on the back side of the farm, and it had big trees. And I don't even know what kind of trees they were, but they were the big, tall, floofy trees that if you plant them together, it makes like this big, huge screen of green. They were on the other side of those. I couldn't see the cattle. So it was like the meat in the freezer, as far as I'm concerned, didn't come from any of those. I had no idea. I didn't see them grow up. I never saw them in their big brown eyes and their big wet noses and their cute little faces. So the meat in the freezer was fine. I wouldn't feed the chickens that were meat chickens. We had egg chickens in this one, and we had meat chickens over here. I wouldn't have anything to do with the meat chickens. Nope, couldn't do it. Same with the hogs. I wouldn't deal with the hogs. I will take care of the mamas because we didn't slaughter them, but I would take care of the mamas up to when she went into labor. Once she went into labor, if I saw those baby pigs, that was it. I was done. Nope, those babies are never getting eaten. and I would have had pet baby pigs all over the place. So as soon as she's pregnant, she's due here, I'm like, done. Not watching this. I'll have nothing to do with this. Those babies, I don't want to play with. I don't want to talk to. I don't want to look at. I don't want to know. So I couldn't do it. Mm-mm. Now I will go. Hunting doesn't bother me. I can go hunt all day long because I didn't raise that deer. I didn't raise that hog, that moose, that boar, that elk, that caribou. I didn't raise you. I didn't feed you. I didn't look into those big brown eyes and be like, "Oh, you're so cute." You ain't my friend. If I don't hunt you, you're going to overpopulate and you're probably going to die of starvation and you're going to get sick and it's going to be miserable. So I'm doing you a favor, deer, or moose, or elk, or whatever. Those cattle in the pasture, mm no. I make them my friends, and then I'm like, no, can't do it. Cows are friends, not food. So yeah, no, I can't. I can't do my own. Mm-mm, can't do it. So I will buy like every year. I'll buy a steer or two and be like, I want around this weight. I want black Angus, grain and grass. This is what I want. I want these cuts to be left like this. I want these cuts like this, and the rest of it ground up in the hamburger. I want this and this and this packaged. I write them a check. I get the beef. I don't have to see it. I'm good. I'm good with that because I don't know the cow. I know. I know. We get started talking about animals, and I'm just like, whatever. Yeah. I, I've been meaning to go like 30 minutes ago. Said I was gonna go, and we got started talking about bunnies and how we can't kill our own critters and yeah. So ridiculous. Oh Lord, I need to shut up though. It's 9:37. I really need to shut up. I need to go to bed. Mm. It's so easy to do. You just get started, and it's just like, well, I'm gonna go, and then 30 minutes later, you're babbling about something totally off topic, totally over here. That, yep, it's a thing. It is a thing. It's so easy to do. And you guys are so easy to talk to. You guys are so cool. And I love your lives. I have so missed your lives. I'm just saying. Just saying. So I'll be glad when y'all are coming back on yours. Yeah, I know I smoke too much, but they go out. And if you notice while I'm smoking, I will like take a hit and then I'll just be like, oh, it went out. Crap. See, that's the thing, because I took a chance on doing the live tonight because for some reason I watched Blue Wave. I watched his earlier, and I'm like, I have to put some content up so everybody knows that hey, we're not a dormant channel. We're still here. We're still alive. Just got things going on. So I was like, I have time. Nobody's doing anything right now. I have time to do a quick one. So this, I'm going to do a quick 15, 20, maybe 30-minute. Yeah, that happened. Um, so I don't want to miss anybody else's. So it's like, I don't want to hit Sunday because I miss doing Malia's, and I don't want to hit, and not that you guys are doing yours, and I don't want to hit Saturday because I don't want to miss, over here and over there. And it's like, hmm, you know, I don't want to miss anybody else's because it's so much fun. I like going into everybody's lives and talking to people and seeing what all you got to say, and just the community of everybody talking, and the weird subjects that we sharding cats. Just saying, that is that will never end on being funny. That will never, ever, ever. Oh Lord, without shooting at 300. Good Lord. Yeah, I kind of wish you'd videoed that too. I'd like to have seen that. Did you guys see the post that I made? And then I don't know if you guys are on hammocks to coasters, but about the 3 mile shot. Holy cow, 3 miles! It's like, dude, I'm good at 500 yards. 3 miles? That's some shooting. That's like, holy cow. But I don't want to miss anybody else's, and it's I also don't want to. Well, I know you guys do say Wednesday nights at 7. Well, I don't want to do mine on Wednesday because I don't want to miss what y'all got to say, and I want to be in there with you guys and see where the conversation leads and all that stuff. And I don't want to, like, oh well, I know you're doing yours on Wednesday. I want to do mine on Wednesday. I I just I can't do that. I cannot do that. I would rather find a time. I mean, there's plenty of time in the day. I think at most tonight I had like 7 people in here, and that's fine with me. I'm not here for a popularity contest. I'm not here for big numbers. I'm not here for. I'm just here to shoot the you know what and just get an update out there and be like, hey, we're still here. We're still creating content. It's just right now, I just want to blah blah blah. I had 9. Wow, I had 9. Holy cow, I had 9. I made it to 9. I made it to 9 people. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I got sweet. That's awesome. See, now I'm starting to feel like a celebrity. Y'all making me get a big head. Yeah, I've already got a big head, but But I just I don't understand like the thing that Susan was going through, bless her heart, of being condemned for a picture, and just I don't understand the petty. I just the petty, the juvenile. I don't understand all that. I really don't understand that. It's like if you can't come on here and enjoy it and have fun and enjoy the community that you're talking to, what's the freaking point? Why bother? If you're going to be that petty and childish, why? I mean, you're not helping yourself. You're just making yourself look bad, and you're really not hurting anybody because people like us, we're going to sit there and oh yeah, exactly. See, exactly. I'm the same way. If you want to run your mouth, let me show you how it's done because I will totally outdo. But I don't understand that mentality, that childish, juvenile. I mean, it's like, are you in middle school? Dude, for real, grow up. Why? Because she took a picture at a place this person had already done? So what? Who cares? I mean, it, like I was saying earlier, if you guys came down here and I had done a video of the history of St. Augustine Lighthouse, if I'd have done that, and you guys came down here on vacation and you're like, you know what, I want to do St. Augustine. If you guys did a history of St. Augustine Lighthouse, am I going to get all butthurt over it? No. I'm going to enjoy what you saw and what your experience was because your experience is going to be totally different than what mine is. And you're going to probably see something that I didn't see. Or I'm going to be like, oh, I didn't catch that. that's cool that you saw that. I just now learned something. Or a restaurant that I love and you go and you have a terrible experience, I'm gonna be like, oh, I wonder what happened. I wanna go back and then see if, the experience was still bad or if it was just an off day. Or if you go to a place and have a great experience that I've had a crappy experience at, I'm gonna be like, I might want to give them another try. Maybe they got their crap together. I'm gonna go give them another shot. Everybody's different. We all see things exactly through a different lens, perspective. And so what if Joe and Malia or Susan or you guys or whatever videoed a restaurant in Gatlinburg? What's They don't own the rights to video anything. They don't own the rights to, well, we were here first. We have the copyright. You can't. It's YouTube for crying out loud. It's not PBS. Calm your boobs, dude. Like, I don't know. I don't understand that mentality. I don't. I don't understand the petty. I don't understand the childish. I don't understand the drama. I don't. We're all in this to share our experiences. And if you can't share your experience without getting all unglued, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that would be fun to me to be that miserable of a person. It just it totally defeats the purpose of what this is for. So I don't understand that mentality. I never did. Calhoun's. I think I've ate there before. I think. Is that the one? It's the steakhouse in Calhoun Steak and Seafood, right? And it's on the main strip in Gatlinburg, and it's got the windows right at the sidewalk, and it's got the brass curtain rods, and it's got like I want to say it's the red and black plaid curtains halfway on the window so you can see out. But that sounds familiar though. Calhoun's. God, that sounds familiar. I swear I've been there. I'm pretty sure I've been there. I think that's the one that I don't remember. It's been so long since I've been up there. It's close to the end of what's the NOC? Yes, I know where you're talking about now. Yeah, that place is good. And like I love Bennett's barbecue. I love Bennett's barbecue. And there's a lot of people that I've seen yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, I love Calhoun's. Calhoun's was great. I'm like you though. I know a lot that hate it. And like Bennett's barbecue, I love Bennett's barbecue. But I've seen a lot of reviews where people didn't like it. They said that the staff was rude. I've never had that experience where they were rude. I've always had great food there. I've had great experience. The staff has always been nice. But a lot of people don't like Bennett's. I love Bennett's barbecue. Oh Lord, help me. Bennett's is so good. Oh my God, it's so good. If I go to barbecue, it's gonna be Bennett's in Gatlinburg. I will go. The one in Pigeon Forge, I know this is going to sound weird because it's the exact same place. It's the exact same owners, the exact same recipes and everything. But the one in Pigeon Forge, I think is better than the one in Gatlinburg. Because there's one in Gatlinburg too. But I think the one in Pigeon Forge is better. The one in Gatlinburg is still good. Don't get me wrong, it's still good. But I like the one in Pigeon Forge better. For some reason, I've always had better food there. The one in Gatlinburg's always been good, but not as good as the one in Pigeon Forge, which is weird. So yeah, if you're gonna do Bennett's barbecue, go to the one in Pigeon Forge because it is the better one. And then like Log Cabin Pancake House, it's near the Space Needle. That place used to be fantastic. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna have to go to Bennett's. It is super good. Um, but Log Cabin Pancake House, it's up near the Space Needle. It used to be super, super good. The last time we were there, which is over 4 years ago now, the last time we were there, it wasn't as good as it used to be. It has gone downhill so bad. And I'm like, I'm really disappointed because that was our go-to for breakfast. But the last time we were there, it just the 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 wait staff was not very friendly. They weren't very polite. The restaurant itself was it was clean, but the food wasn't the best. I mean, our eggs were cold. The sausage was meh, and it was cold. The only thing that was fresh made was the pancakes. But I had gotten, I want to say it was like the scrambled eggs and the uh, two sausage links and a hash brown, and then of course it came with the pancakes and everything. And my hash browns were very very greasy and warm ish, and then my eggs were cold and the sausage was cold. It was like it had been sitting in a like on a heater or something, and it just by the time I got to the table it was cold. It wasn't very warm to begin with. But the pancakes were fabulous. The pancakes were good. They were fresh made. They were that nice crispy on the outside and nice and good and soft on the inside, like they're supposed to be. But the rest of it, mm-mm. And like I said, that used to be the best place to go for breakfast in Gatlinburg. I don't think I'll ever go back there again. If we go to Gatlinburg again, I don't think I'll go back to Log Cabin Pancake House. And it's a shame because I loved it. That was my place. And I raved about it, and I told John, I was like, "You've got to try this place." And I was just like, "I'm so sorry, this is not the log cabin pancake place that I used to go to." It's Yeah, it was very disappointing. It was very very disappointing. I was so bummed over that. So I'm hoping that they turn around, and I'd like to see some people go and give it a try and let me know if it's any good because that might have been a fluke of a day because it was later in the morning when we went. So I mean, it was. I want to say it was around 10:30, maybe 10 o'clock when we went. So that might have been it. That could have been it. I don't know, but we were up there for Jeep Invasion, so that might have been why. I mean, of course, Jeep Invasion. You're invaded, and traffic was insane, and it was later in the morning, so that might have been the reason why. So I'd kind of like to see if somebody goes to it and will let me know. Hey, they're pretty good. That must have been a fluke thing, or oh no, they're still terrible. They went downhill bad. I'd like to know because I love that place. That place was super good, and it almost broke my heart a little bit because that was like our go-to breakfast place, and I raved on it so bad. Oh Lord, yeah it does. Yeah it does. 4th of July, Jeep Invasion, rod runs. I don't want to go there during those times of the year anymore. And I'm a Jeep fanatic. I love Jeeps. I'm big on the Jeeps. I do not want to go back to Jeep Invasion. I may go back again. We're debating it. Do I really want to? Not really. Not really. I almost won. I almost won. And it's a 12-hour drive from us. It, that's a lot of drive time. That is a lot of drive time. So I don't know. Yeah, I can't do the crowds and forget finding parking and forget getting through. The traffic is ridiculous. And I mean, we have been there where no joke, like you go through the parkway in Pigeon Forge to go up to Gatlinburg and you go down the main strip of Pigeon Forge. Can't remember what that I think it's like the parkway or something, but um we seriously were on that parkway from where you turn off Sevierville, and then like you go across the bridge, and there's like big courthouse building on the left, and then there's like a Five Guys Burgers and like a Crystal and something on the right. From that point to getting up to the spur to go into Gatlinburg, we have seriously been on just that strip right there for 3.5 hours. And I'm like, I'm so over this. I can't. When it's traffic like that, forget it. I will pull over and find a hotel and just be like, I'm done. I'll take the trolley. I'm done. I hate driving in that traffic. Oh, God. I hate driving in that traffic. And Joe and Malia, bless them, they go almost every weekend. Lord help me, they've got to have the patience of a saint to handle that traffic every weekend. Whew. Mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Well, maybe not every weekend, but you know what I mean. They go often, and it's like, I can't, I can't. But yeah, that day, and it wasn't even rod runs. It wasn't even, a festival or anything. It was just summer, weekend, Saturday. And I'm like, no, can't. And that was the last time I did weekend. I will not go up there on the weekends ever again. I will not do it. I don't want to. Jeep Invasion, if we go, I will bring my Jeep up. I will park it at the hotel. I will go admire everybody else's Jeeps. I'll bring mine out maybe once or twice, but for the most part, I'm going to park my butt at the hotel, do my walking, do my trolley. I ain't driving in that mess. I will check into our hotel in the middle of the night. I'm not doing that mess. I'm not doing that again. Oh, Lord, help me. Myrtle Beach traffic during Sun Fun Festival isn't nothing compared to that mess in Gatlinburg. No, can't do it. Just can't do it. I won't do it again. So if I do go to Jeep Beach again, I'm seriously thinking about trailering the Jeep up because I don't want to put the miles on it. But I'm thinking about trailering the Jeep up and then parking it at the hotel and then using it every once in a while, for like the Jeep related stuff, going to the trails and doing it. But other than that, nope, it'll stay parked. It'll sit right there. Wait, gnat? No, I'm not tripping out. There's a gnat. Lord, I have been on here almost 3 hours. And I said I was going to go an hour ago. I also said I was going to go about an hour and a half ago. Okay, I need to stop. I need to go. I really do. It's been fun. And the heck? Frog. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna go. It's time for bed. It's almost 10 o'clock. Holy cow! I got a busy weekend. New content coming up. I haven't decided exactly which one I'm gonna do first, but yes, I definitely have new content coming up. So I'm going to go and love you guys, and thank you so much for listening to me babble. And see, I can't even talk now. I'm getting tired. I can't talk. Right? But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining and letting me babble and talking and just being you guys. You guys are awesome. Love you guys, lots and lots. And I am looking forward to seeing your lives coming back up because I miss those. Those were so fun. Lemon blossom honey. Yes, working on that. And orange blossom. Working on that. The lemon, I don't think the lemon's going to be ready until I want to say around April, but I will check. But I am waiting. I do have the orange blossom. I have that ready to go out. Um, so if you want me to go ahead and send the orange, let me know. If you want me to wait on the lemon, I'll wait. but I do have the orange ready to go. Let's see. There was a couple other things I wanted to grab first. So yeah, I'll probably get that out soon though. So if you want me to wait on the lemon, let me know. If not, I'll go ahead and because there's a couple other things I wanted to grab, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. Because you don't need to know. It's need to know, and you don't need to know. But there's a couple other things I want to grab, which I might do that this weekend. I might. I don't know yet. It just depends on what weirdness takes me. Squirrel. Uh, okay. But I will check on the lemon. I will definitely check on the lemon blossom, and but I'm thinking it's April. I think that's about when they have the harvest for the lemon blossom honey. But the orange is already up, and it is very fresh. Like I want to say, they harvested it like a couple of weeks ago or so, or something like that. So it's ready. So it's waiting. And then, like I said, I've got a couple more things that I want to pick up. And again, I'll tell them. So yeah. So anyway, I am going to go, and you guys have a fantastic weekend too. And I hope to see you doing some more lives and all this stuff. And I'm enjoying your content. I am enjoying your videos. And yeah, so I'm gonna go. And I hope you guys have a good night and have a great weekend. And hopefully we can talk soon. So love you guys, and thanks again. And good night.